Are you willing to be set free from those habits that have been holding you back? Are you ready for change? Are you willing to be liberated from the character traits that just don't serve you anymore? Well, today we are going to be working on step 6, where we begin to develop a willingness to let God take those character traits that have been holding us back. And grace begins where willingness replaces self-effort. But before we do that, we're going to review steps 1 through 5 that we've been working on. Step 1 says we admitted we were powerless over not necessarily alcohol, and our lives had become unmanageable. But maybe my mother's drinking, my dad's drinking, my childhood trauma, whatever it was. And in that particular area, my life has become unmanageable. In step 2, we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. And what good news that is. Who doesn't want some sanity in their life? And knowing what to do in any given situation, what to say, how to act, how to behave. I mean, it's so wonderful when we have God's wisdom on a subject, because we can rest assured that we're going in His direction, and it's going to work out a lot better if we were going in our own. In step 3, we made a decision to turn our life and our will over to the care of God as we understood Him. In step 4, we made a fearless, moral, searching inventory of ourselves. We didn't hold back. We looked at everything. And we looked at the positive too, but we were honest. In step 5, we admitted to ourselves, to God, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. And now we're at step 6, where we are willing to surrender those character traits to God. We haven't asked Him to take them yet, but we're becoming willing to surrender them. In Psalm 139, verses 23 and 24, the psalmist says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart, and see if there be any hurtful way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Knowing that going God's way is going to be so much better than going our way. And God removes what I can't remove, but He doesn't erase who I am. And only He can do that. We're opening the doors to peace, to healing, to growth, to releasing behaviors that just are not serving us anymore. There's no judgment. There's no criticism. There's just an awareness that we're letting go. It also is a reminder that our growth is a partnership with God. We're not in this on our own. If we were in it on our own, we wouldn't be able to do it. Let's face it. Nobody does anything without God's help. I don't take another breath without His help. My heart doesn't beat without His help. Nothing happens without His help. A lot of people don't realize that, but that's the reality. Nothing happens without God's help. This is a reminder that our growth is a partnership with Him, and He will help us if we seek Him humbly and honestly and really have a sincere desire to do His will. And we're going to find that instead of control, we're going to have a peace and a self-awareness that we didn't have. Most of us that were raised in alcoholic homes, we like that control because we knew we didn't have any when we were little. We knew we're not in control, and it didn't feel good. It felt pretty unsafe. So many times as we mature and we begin to take more control of our lives, as would be the normal maturation process for anyone as they grow up, we really get control because we like it, because it makes us feel safe. But the Lord is going to take that and He's going to show us how he's going to set us free from having to be in absolute control of every single thing all the time, and show us that it's a lot better to do it his way. Instead of anger, we're going to have peace and self-awareness. And so instead of selfishness, we will have the ability to interact in a healthy way and to share in a healthy way. We're all a little bit selfish. Listen, it's part of the human condition. But we need to grow in that area and share with others appropriately with proper boundaries. You know, you don't just throw yourself out to the world to be a doormat. That's what, that doesn't mean that we are growing in unselfishness to do that. That's a misconception. But we do need to learn to grow in healthy giving and taking in all of our human relationships. Instead of fear, we're going to have trust and peace. And you know what? We're just learning that God's way is going to be so much better and so much more fulfilling. Step 6 is about being willing to live our lives God's way and just being ready for that. That's all we have to do this week, is just be ready, be open. So I hope you like that. And if you like what we're doing here at Faith Forward Coaching, we'd love it if you would like and subscribe, of course. Share this video with your friends, your families. There's a link below that will download a free document that will walk you through a 3-step process where you can surrender any problem, little or big, that's bugging you. And you also can reach out to me, and I'll give you a 20-minute discovery call. We can just kind of chat about that situation. You can leave your prayer requests in the comments. I would love to pray for you. I know God's called me to do this work. I feel very, very capable of working with adult children of alcoholics because I have a lot of experience in this area, and it's just a passion of mine. So reach out to me soon, and there also should be a link below with a prayer, like a prayer that'll go along with the step 6, so that you can say that too, and that'll help you as well. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.